Hello everyone. In this video you will learn about adjective, its types and its formation and the degrees of adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is basically a word that modifies a noun or that describes or gives more information about noun or pronoun. It gives extra detail about a noun such as it tells the size of a noun, that a noun is big, small, tall, or tiny. The shape of the noun, whether the shape of a noun is round, square, oval, or flat. And what is the color of the noun? What is the age of a noun? Age in case if a noun is a human being, an insect, an animal, a bird. We can say that age of the living organism. The next is origin. Adjective also tells us about the origin of the noun, that from where a noun belongs to. For example, we can say that my aunt is an American national, or we can say that she is a Turkish woman. The next one is material. Material is used to tell about anything or any object. For example, we can say that this table is wooden, or I am sitting on a wooden chair, or I have a plastic basket, or my pen is made up of metal. The next one is opinion. Opinion means that we give an opinion or we tell something about a noun or pronoun. For example, the girl sitting over there is beautiful, or we can say that she is wearing a beautiful dress. The next example is the cat is looking ugly, or this play is amazing, or we can say that the storybook which I read yesterday was quite boring. The next are examples. She has a beautiful voice. He wore a black jacket. We bought a large wooden table for our dining room. Ahmed is an intelligent student. Sarah cuts her birthday cake. My school has a spacious playground. Spacious means large in area. The fox is a clever animal. Horse is a faithful animal. All the words that are in bold are adjectives, because these all words tell us more about noun or pronoun. They give us more information about the noun or pronoun. There are types of the adjectives. First one is descriptive adjectives. Descriptive is suggesting about the definition, that which type of adjective is this. Descriptive means describe, to describe something about the noun. Descriptive adjectives describe the qualities of a noun. These are the most common adjectives and include words related to color, size, shape, texture, age, appearance, and emotions. For example, Eiffel Tower is a tall building. There is a round table in my room. She bought a red dress. My grandmother is very old. In first example, tall can also be used for person. Here I used tall for the Eiffel Tower building. We can also use the word big, because big is also used for describing size. The next one is quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives basically describe the amount or quantity of a noun. For example, I have three dogs. Three is basically the specific number. She drank some water. Some is unspecified. He made several mistakes. Several is basically a general amount. There are many students in the class. Many shows the large amount. She spent a little time reading. Little means small. Third is the demonstrative adjective. These adjectives indicate which noun is being referred to. The most common demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, and those. Basically, these adjectives are used to point out the noun or pronoun. For example, I like this book. She prefers those shoes. This is used for the things that are near us, and those are used for the things that are far from us. That idea sounds great. That is also used for the things that are far away. Look at these pictures. These are used for the near one places or near one objects. Can you pass me that pen? Possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives show ownership or possession, means something that belongs to someone. The most common possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, our, or their. Basically, these also are possessive pronouns. For example, this is my car. He forgot his phone at home. She loves her new dress. We visited our grandparents yesterday. All the words that are in bold form are the examples of possessive adjectives. Interrogative adjectives. Interrogative means question word. These adjectives are used in questions to ask about a noun. The most common ones are what, which, whose. Which movie do you want to watch? What book are you reading, or whose phone is ringing? Indefinite adjectives. They do not specify any exact number or amount. We can only estimate the amount. For example, some, many, few, several, all, any, each, or every. These all the numbers, these all the figures, or we can say that expressions basically refer to the estimated amount. They don't tell us about the exact numbering. For example, she bought some apples. I saw many birds in the park. He made several mistakes. She read a few pages before sleeping. They gave us each a gift. All the words in bold are indefinite adjectives. The seventh type of adjective is proper adjective. Proper adjectives are basically such words that refer to the proper noun and always start with the capital letter. For example, I love Italian food. Italian is basically derived from the word Italy, or it basically refers to the state. He studies Shakespearean literature. Shakespearean refers to the person who belongs to the proper noun Shakespeare. She bought a Japanese car. The Victorian era was fascinating. We watched a French movie. All the bold words are proper adjectives. Participle adjectives. Participle adjectives are formed from verbs usually ending in ing, that is called as present participle, or ed means past participle. They describe how someone feels or the cause of the feeling. The word that ends in ing describes about the causes of the feelings, that in how a person felt, and the ed words describe about the feelings of people. ing adjectives describe the thing or person that causes the feeling. For example, the movie was boring. This book is interesting. That sound is annoying. All the ing words are ing adjectives, which also can be called as present participles. Ed adjectives describe how someone feels. It tells us about the feelings of the people. I was bored during the movie. She is interested in history. We were annoyed by the noise. All the ed words are ed adjectives, which are also called as past participles. Next are common verbs that pair with ed or ing adjectives. Interest, interesting, interested, bore, boring, bored, excite, exciting, excited, amaze, amazing, or amazed. The next type of adjective is compound adjective. Compound, the word suggests that something is joined together. When we join two words with hyphen to describe a noun, to describe more about noun or to give more information about the noun or pronoun, they help us make the clear description of the noun. For example, the next common pattern is number plus noun plus adjective. A 5-minute walk. 5 minutes is basically compound adjective. A 10-year-old boy. 10-year-old is also compound adjective. The next pattern is adjective plus noun. High quality. Product. Cold blooded animal. So the words that are joined with hyphen are compound adjective. The next pattern is adjective plus past participle. A well-known actor. Well is adjective and known is past participle of know. A broken-hearted girl. Broken is adjective and hearted is the past participle of heart. The next examples are he gave me a last-minute suggestion. They live in a 20-story building. That's a full-time job. The compound words that are shown in bold form are compound adjectives. There are some rules in grammar. So the rule in adjective is that compound adjectives come before the noun and are usually hyphenated to avoid confusion. Means that both words are joined with hyphen to avoid any kind of confusion. There are degrees of adjective. Degrees are three: positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive degree is also called as the base form of the word, and the comparative degree is used when we do compare two things, two people, or two places. For example, we can say that Ahmad is better than Ali. Ahmad is better in studies than Ali. Or superlative degree is basically used to compare one person with the rest of the people, one thing with the rest of the same things, and the one place with the rest of the places. For example, we can say that Ali is the best student in his class. The next is tall. He is a tall boy. Comparative degree is taller. We can say that he is taller than his friend. Or superlative degree is tallest. We can say that he is the tallest boy among his friends. The next is small, smaller, smallest, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. There are also two patterns in degrees of adjectives. Some are regular patterns that comparative degree end in er or est, superlative degree, and the irregular pattern is that shows more and most in comparative and superlative degrees. I hope this video will be fruitful to you and you will find it useful in your studies. Thank you for watching.